Have you ever felt the universe tugging at your heart, whispering that something monumental is just beyond the horizon? Maybe it's the way the sunrise hits your window, just right, casting a glow that feels like a promise, or a random encounter that sparks a fire in your soul. For you, Aries, that tug is no longer a whisper. It's a roar, a cosmic shout that your life is about to transform in ways you've only dreamed of. But here's the real question. Are you ready to leap into this new chapter, or are you still anchored to a past that's dimming your flame? Let me pull you into a story from my own life, a moment that reshaped everything I thought I knew. A few years ago, I was trapped in a cycle, working a job that felt like a cage, surrounded by people who didn't see my worth, and wrestling with a voice in my head that said I'd never be enough. One evening, I escaped to a quiet hilltop, the kind of place where the world feels both vast and intimate. As I sat there, a single firefly flickered in the dusk, dancing in a way that felt intentional. It was as if the universe was saying, "You're not alone. Your path is waiting." That tiny light sparked a shift in me, a decision to trust the unknown. And now, Aries, I'm here to tell you that the universe is lighting a similar spark for you. It's time to follow it. Aries, you're a force of nature, a bold, fiery spirit who thrives on action and adventure. You're the one who dives headfirst into challenges, who leads when others hesitate. But lately, something's been off, hasn't it? There's a weight you can't shake, a job that's lost its meaning, a relationship that's more exhausting than uplifting, or a quiet doubt that creeps in during the still hours of the night. The universe isn't blind to this, Aries. It's watching, and it's ready to hand you a future brimming with passion, purpose, and possibility. But to claim it, you've got to let go of what's holding you back. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a wild, untamed forest. The path ahead is alive with mystery, golden sunlight filtering through the trees, the sound of a distant river promising renewal. In your arms, you carry a worn-out satchel stuffed with relics of your past. A chipped mug from a friendship that turned sour, a crumpled note from a love that broke your heart, a heavy stone carved with the words, "You can't do this." These relics are familiar, almost comforting, but they're weighing you down, making every step toward the forest feel impossible. The universe is gently nudging you, Aries, to empty that satchel, to leave those burdens behind so you can run toward the life that's calling. Let's weave this message into a story. Imagine a young warrior named Aaron, an Aries soul with a heart as fierce as yours. Aaron lived in a coastal village, where the sea whispered tales of a distant island, a place of endless horizons, where dreams took root and flourished. But the only way to reach it was by boat, and the boat could only carry those who traveled light. Aaron was brave, her spirit a blazing torch, but she clung to a weathered chest filled with remnants of her past. A locket from a lover who left, a dagger from a fight she didn't win, and a scroll that listed every time she'd failed. These things defined her, or so she thought. One night, as the tide rolled in and the stars burned bright, Aaron felt a warmth in her chest, like the sea itself was speaking. "To sail, you must release," it seemed to say. She hesitated. Those items were her armor, her proof of survival. But the call grew stronger, and Aaron began to wonder. What if holding on was keeping her from her true strength? By the shore, she built a fire. One by one, she let go, tossing the locket into the waves, burying the dagger, burning the scroll. With each release, her shoulders lifted, her breath came easier, until she stood weightless, alive. At dawn, Aaron set sail. The sea was rough, testing her resolve, but signs guided her. A dolphin leaping in the distance, a gust of wind pushing her forward, a star that shone even in daylight. When she reached the island, it was beyond her wildest hopes. Vibrant jungles, communities that embraced her fire, and a sense of home she'd never known. Aaron realized the island wasn't just a place. It was the version of herself she'd uncovered by letting go. Aries, you're Aaron. Your sea is the journey ahead, and your island is the life the universe is crafting for you. The signs are everywhere. repeating numbers like 222 or 555, a song that hits you at just the right moment, or a gut feeling that screams it's time for change. These aren't random. They're the universe's way of saying, I've got you. Move forward. Your guides, your intuition, the very stars above, they're all aligning to lead you to something extraordinary. So what do you need to release? Start with the emotional anchors. Think of the people who've dimmed your light, a friend who betrayed you, a partner who made you feel small, or even a version of yourself you've outgrown. These wounds linger because you're human, not because you're flawed. Archangel Michael, the protector, is by your side, urging you to cut those cords. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means reclaiming your energy for what truly matters. Next, tackle the mental barriers, those stories you've told yourself for too long. Maybe it's, I'm not talented enough for that creative pursuit. I'm too impulsive to build something lasting, or I don't deserve happiness. These aren't your truths, Aries. They're echoes of old criticisms, from a parent's careless remark or a world that tried to tame your fire. The universe is begging you to rewrite these narratives. You are capable, you are worthy, and your courage is your greatest asset. Then, there's the practical clutter, habits, or commitments that no longer serve you. Are you stuck in a routine that feels like a hamster wheel? Are you giving time to people who drain you? The universe is sending clear signals. Canceled plans, missed opportunities, or a nagging sense of restlessness. These aren't punishments. They're redirects, pointing you toward a path that aligns with your soul. Trust them, Aries, because they're clearing the way for something brighter. Now, let's peek at what's on the horizon. In a tarot spread for you, the Tower card looms, not as destruction, but as liberation. It signals a sudden, necessary shift, breaking down what no longer works to make room for what will. The Sun card follows, radiating joy, success, and a renewed sense of self. And the Knight of Wands charges in, embodying your fiery drive to seize new opportunities. This isn't a subtle change, Aries. It's a rebirth, a chance to step into a life that feels like you. But here's the key. You can't embrace this future if you're clinging to the past. Imagine the universe as a mentor, offering you a map to a treasure, new connections, creative breakthroughs, inner peace. If your hands are full of old regrets or fears, you can't hold the map. Letting go isn't about loss. It's about creating space for everything you're meant to receive. Let's return to Erin's story. On the island, she met a storyteller who shared a truth that changed her. The universe keeps score, he said. Every pain you've endured, every time you've risen, every spark of kindness you've shared, it's all seen. Erin learned that those who hurt her weren't beyond reach. The friend who lied, the lover who left, they were facing their own storms, not by her hand, but by the quiet justice of the cosmos. Their shadows couldn't follow her anymore, because she'd chosen to walk in the light. Aries, this is your reality too. There's someone, maybe a specific person, who's cast a cloud over you. Perhaps they undermined you, dismissed your dreams, or tried to steal your shine. The Tarot's Justice card is unwavering. Their actions are catching up. The universe doesn't let imbalance stand. You don't need to fight this battle. Focus on your own path, because their reckoning is already unfolding. Your light is too bright to be dimmed. How do you step into this new chapter? Start small but intentional. Write down one thing you're ready to release, a grudge, a fear, a habit. Rip it up, burn it, or bury it, and feel the shift. Then, challenge one limiting belief. If you think I can't do this, list 3 times you proved you could. Look at your resilience, Aries. You're unstoppable. Finally, take one bold step. Apply for that job, reach out to that person, or start that project you've been delaying. The universe rewards action. As you move forward, claim your worth. Whisper to yourself, I am ready, and my future is mine. Let's sink in. This isn't just a mantra. It's a beacon, signaling to the cosmos that you're open to its gifts. The signs will grow stronger. A butterfly crossing your path, a dream that feels like a roadmap, a warmth that says you're exactly where you're meant to be. Your guides, your ancestors, they're with you, lighting every step. Aries, you're at a crossroads. The past is a shadow, but it only has power if you let it. The universe is offering you a blank page, a chance to write a story that's bold, vibrant, and undeniably yours. The choice is simple. Hold on to what was, or embrace what's coming. Choose wisely, because your time is now. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.
I invite you to enjoy and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit too. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey. We'll see you in the next video. Blessings.